Welcome to the second quarter-final of the 2026 US Open doubles. At the receiving end, number 2 seeds John Lumley and Steve Virgona. And to serve, Barney Tanfield and Freddie Bristowe. Match will be best of 5 6-game sets. Play well, gents. Lovell, Barney to serve. Stroke. 15 love. Stroke. Sorry, hazard. Better than yard, thank you. 15 love.
We prefer the stroke, please.
Not up. Chase worse than the yard. 2 chases. Not a stroke. Sorry.
Okay.
15 all. We'll get there. 15 all. $30-15.
Come on.
30 all. $40-30 and a chase. Shane Jones. Servers lead 40-30. Chases hazard better than a yard. Hazard chase. Deuce. Server's advantage. In the first game, servers lead by 1 game to love. One love. I got it. Chase, 5 yards. No strokes.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this second quarterfinal. We are your commentators for today, one and only Tim Chisholm and Camden Revere, fresh off of our match. Ooh. It should be a fun one. Freddie and Barney have been a great team. They've kind of established themselves lately. They've had a couple big wins, and I think if they can stick with Virgona Lumley here early on, it could make for some interesting stuff.
They had a tight one last year. Yeah, went 5 in DC.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Wow. This court is a bit more neutral. I think DC kind of helped them a bit. I think this one is going to be tough for them to keep Virgona and Lumley on defense, I think.
Score is 15 all. Third chase is 5 yards. Chase 5. Time, please. Chase 5. .15, hazard, worse than 2. On the chase. 40-15.
Good start from the receivers here, steady as always.
Receivers lead, 2-love.
See what kind of game plan that Barney and Freddie can come up with here to neutralize the offense.
Hmm. 15-love. One, folks. Out of court. 30-love.
Few too many errors, I think, from the servers here as well. They can't afford to give any free points.
Chase the first gallery. 30-love, 1 chase. Fault. Chase worse than the last gallery. 2 chases, 30-love.
Oh my gosh, Tim, welcome to the party.
Well, Camden, you do all the talking when we play on the court anyway, so I figured I'd just let that continue.
You and I both know that's not true. Welcome to everybody that's watching. Tim is officially in on the chat now. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them into the chat. We'd love to hear from you.
Oh, I have a question, Camden.
Oh, boys.
Can you give us an update on Charleston?
I feel this isn't the time.
Why not? This match is going to go on for a while, I have a feeling.
Yeah, I think that Bristowe and Tanfield need to find something here. It's been pretty one-way traffic so far. I know that they can come back at any moment. It's doubles, but you don't want to build too big of a hole, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure feeding John forehands is the right strategy.
Chase, worse than the second gallery. 30 all, one chase.
Although, John and Steve they are the holders of the last 3 doubles open titles. I think Stevie's got the Australian and the French, and John won the British.
True. Oh.
40-30, one chase.
First question into the chat already
Oh, geez.
from CH Cannon. Says, Cam, what's your favorite shot in court tennis and why is it bounce into the winning gallery? That's a great question. I don't know why it is. It just is. We'll see if these boys, I think we have a little contest going now. John gave me a little wink when he went out there. I think he might try and go for 3 of them. See if it see if it comes to life. Big point here for the returner, or for the servers. I think they really need to battle to this game. Going into that 3-0 hole would not be ideal. Big point.
That's the game. Receivers lead by 3 games to love. First set. Tanfield. 3 love.
I'm not sure that's the serve Freddie wanted.
15 love.
Hard, deep railroad, let Steve turn. Not really the answer, I don't think.
Chase, the door. Pull up, please. 15 love. One chase.
What do you think of Barney and Freddie's positioning with, I know they kind of do the server goes up tactic, but based on their styles, is that how you would do it? I think I'd almost be putting Freddie at the net, or sorry, Barney at the net full time.
I agree.
Because it's not that he's bad at the back, but Freddie's just way more dynamic back there. And Barney's really solid on that volley. So I think that's their better, like their power position in a way.
Puts John and Steve under a little bit more pressure with Freddie back there.
Yeah, I think so.
Lost the chase. 30 love. Second gallery. Love. No love. Chase better than 3.
Yeah, all one-way traffic so
40
far.
love. One chase.
How do you think the court's been playing this year, Tim? I feel like it's playing pretty neutral to my perspective.
Yeah, I think so. Penthouse is a little slippery, but a little bit more consistent than last year in DC.
Yeah, it's got a little bit more grip. I just say like the court itself everything kind of plays pretty neutral, right? Cut it cuts down. If you don't, it doesn't. It's been quite nice.
Better than 3. That's 4 games to love. First set.
Yeah, all returners at the moment. Smiles from Barney, at least. He tends to get a bit negative, so consider it a good thing.
15 love.
Mr. Lumley showing some of that good footwork. Didn't necessarily need to do it, just trying to show off a little bit that he can.
I'm glad that's on film, John.
15 all. Go! Thirty, 15. Forty, 15.
First game point to the servers.
First few unforced errors from the receivers, too.
30, 40. Moving. Deuce.
Serve there.
Servers
Barney.
advantage. Out of court. Deuce. Chase the second gallery. Deuce.
Oh,
Advantage. One chase.
not sure that's what John was initially intending, but we'll take it, you know? No question coming in from Jane Taylor. Hi, Cam and Tim. Would you say this is the professionals court? Small girl tambour,
Chase is the second
tambour angle,
gallery.
narrow openings. It looks very challenging.
Chase
What do you think? It definitely promotes
gallery.
accuracy.
Oh. Won the
Finish
chase.
from Freddie there. It's definitely a rallier's court because you end up in more rallies with the higher ledge and everything.
Stroke. Advantage receivers. Chase the last gallery. Advantage.
Good game here from Tanfield, Bristowe. Kind of sticking with it. Just feel like they need to get a game or two under their belt to get into this.
It's the server's advantage. Chase is the last gallery. Last gallery.
What would your serve of choice be to John out here in doubles, Kim?
I think you know,
That's one.
it's like picking your poison, right? Do you want him forcing at you from the back, or do you want him ripping that cut volley main wall situation?
Would you serve differently to him in singles than you would in doubles?
Yes, yeah, for sure. I think when you know you have the other guy covering a section of the court, it's a bit easier, right? Because you can allow for a little bit more hitting or a little bit more open of the court, right?
Force them to hit to where you want them to hit it to.
Yeah, singles, it's so important to do that. Miss from Stevie there. Yeah, singles you really want to limit where they return to, right? Whereas in doubles you can kind of give them two areas because you have a partner covering half the court. Or in our case, you know, you cover like a third, but...
Thank you very much.
I'm surprised you gave me a third. I was thinking waiting for the quarter.
Trying to be nice. Trying to be nice on the stream. I don't want people to know the truth of our...
Servers lead 15-love.
Not sure I understand Jane's question about the professionals court.
Well, just I think she means because the openings are so small, it takes a higher level of accuracy to hit them.
Or, you know, does it take them away a little bit where you think you got to play the floor a little bit more?
Maybe. Oh. John gets the old flush.
Has it better than 2 yards. Has it chased. Fault. Won the chase. 15-30. Hazard worse than second gallery, 15-30. One chase.
What do you think with Bristowe? What do you think the next steps are for him in his game?
I think he, we don't get him on the real tennis court enough because I think his focus is a little still primarily on rackets and then working for a living. So I'm not sure he has the time to commit to tennis, which is too bad. But he's super talented. But I think the game's in good shape right now with a lot of the youngsters. You know, there's some youngsters here. We just had, Oliver Pridmore from Tasmania, Noah Moats, and Freddie playing Eric Barker at the Gold Racket, and they put on a really good show. So some talented youngsters.
That's good.
5-1. Receivers lead.
Does that mean I can hang it up yet, or?
Sadly, you're still a youngster compared to me. I think you'd want to see some of these guys winning titles that you should still be winning.
Come on, step into that.
15-love.
Yeah, I think Barney and Freddie are going to have to tighten it up a little bit here to get into this match.
Yeah, just way more errors than I would expect out of them. Yeah, it's not the position you want to be in right there. Just. Oh, great finish from Freddie there.
15, 30.
And I think they're just trying to go for a little too much at times,
15,
right?
30.
Instead of getting themselves into the rally, trusting that they can
15, 30.
keep up with these guys. Oh.
40, 15.
Would you leave a ball for a chase here just so they could switch up for the second set?
No. Oh, great volley from Freddie there. Wow.
30, 40. Time, please. 30, 40.
No, I'm not sure that's the answer.
Less balls in the net may be a better answer.
Chase. Worse than 4.
I think, yeah, if I'm them, I'm just trying to battle into every rally right now and find a groove, right? Find some sort of game plan structure that's winning me points. Another question came in. How are pros' equipment at this level in terms of string, tension, weight? Is it pretty uniform?
I think the two of us sitting here can answer that one pretty definitively that it is not uniform.
I think we're pretty much polar opposites. I'm the loosest and lightest racket in the game, and you're heavier, stiffer, tighter strings. Oh, there's the first
And the
set.
first set. 6 games to 1.
Very solid from the servers. You know, I don't
Second set.
think
John
they've had to work
serve.
too hard there. I think a bit too many errors from Freddie and Barney. I'd love to see them tighten up a bit here in this second set and put a bit of pressure on the servers.
Love. Bolt.
Great job.
40 love.
It's way too solid from the servers right now.
15-40. And the game. Servers lead 1 love, second set. Love.
Mr. Lumley's hair looking on point, as always. Never a hair out of place. He's living it a bit longer these days, though, isn't he? Oh.
30 love. $15, 30. $40-15. Time, please. 40-15. As a chase. 1 and 2, thank you. 40, 15, one chase.
Still feels like Barney and Freddie just haven't really found a game plan here just yet. Kind of hitting and hoping. It's going to be tough to put together long stretches of good points against a team like Steve and John that way. Because they don't have a ton of holes to exploit, that's for sure.
Hazard, 1 and 2. Hazard chase.
Oh.
Service point. 30, 40. And the game.
Come on.
That's 2 games to love. Receivers lead 2-love. Chase better than 4. No strokes. And chase the second gallery.
It's a little more effective getting Freddie running around a little bit, cause a little chaos out there.
Yeah, that's why I'd like him at the back a little bit more. Just
And if they're gonna play just rote doubles, John and Steve are gonna roll them.
So question asking about the younger guys and if whether or not we were impressed how we felt about Henry and Max and their volleying and rallying. I thought they did very well. I thought they hit pretty good balls. This younger generation, these guys are going to be hitting it way too hard in a couple years. They're all hitting it way harder than we were when we were that age. Good finish there from John. I think these kids have just been using extra text from such a young age.
They're just used to tanking everything.
Their timing on that forcing is so good. And the ball is just harder, I think harder than it's ever been. So it's just the combination. Thank God everybody's also gotten very good at volleying. Or else we'd be in a lot of trouble.
Second gap.
It was good defense from John and Steve there.
Lost the chase. 30, love.
This set's just getting away from him quickly.
Very quickly. There's so many balls on the back penthouse. Just, I know that they get a lot back when it's below it, but they're definitely not going to miss when it's above it.
Has it worse than a yard? 40 love, 1 chase. The receivers lead 40 love. Hazard worse than a yard.
Which is the best of the bunch?
Hazard chase.
That's my favorite.
That one.
You'd hate it. Oh, great pick up. Yeah.
Chase.
It's just a little too loose, Even when they are keeping it down, it's a little bit too overhit and giving second chances. And doubles isn't all about pace, Tim.
Chase better than 5 yards.
I sense a bit of subliminal messaging there, partner.
Ooh. A little bit of a misread there from Freddie. So it's good play. So good question that's just come in asking about the balls that we're using. So we came up with a couple years ago to have balls for all the big tournaments in the U.S., all the big pro events, be provided by one maker that met the World Championship specs. So I believe we get 160 balls for this tournament, and it's divided into 2 sets of 80. One set for the singles, one set for the doubles. So there's generally 80 balls on court at a time, and they get used for the whole week of the tournament. And so they get more and more worn in as we play, which means that what you can do and the way the ball reacts changes drastically from the beginning of the tournament to the end of the tournament. So something you have to take into account as you play through. Things that maybe don't work in the first day or two might work later on in the week. Ooh. Try there from Barney.
30 love, second gallery.
Oh, good playing there.
40 love. Chase the door.
Hello, Mr. Fortin.
40 love.
Mr. Kim Fortin on the stream. Nice to hear from you. Good to have you watching. I hope you're back playing a little bit as well.
The receivers lead. 40 love. Chase is the door. Chase the door. 1 foot. Service point. 15-40.
I think Freddie and Barney will take any point they can get right now.
Not sure the underarm twist where Stevie can turn them is the right serve.
I'm wondering if with the slick penthouse, I'm wondering if he's trying to keep that a little shorter, and it's just, obviously, Barney comes from New York, which could not have a more opposite penthouse to this. Very flat, insanely grippy. And so I wonder, if he just hasn't made that transition to finding the new spot here. Oh, that's better.
15 love.
Good to see these boys getting some volleys back, getting into some rallies. Better shooting.
50 love.
Oh, Bristowe.
40-15. And the last gallery.
Nice.
40-15.
So, to answer your question, Ken, about Steve and John, they've been playing together a fair amount for the last 5 years or so. They played World Doubles Championship together a couple times. I believe they've won a couple Opens together. They must have. Is it possible they haven't?
Wow. Yeah.
There's no way they have.
John had the visa issues.
There's no way.
They obviously haven't won a U.S. Open.
The receivers
I don't know if they both went to
40-15.
Australia together. You would know that one better than me.
Chases the last
Is
gallery.
that possible?
French,
They haven't
British.
won an Open
The last
together.
gallery.
They're way too good to have not
I
won
know.
one.
They had to have won something.
So Ben Gatenbeek, if you're listening,
Yeah, exactly. Help us out.
help us out. We're definitely missing something here. I just don't think that's possible.
No, I know we've played them the last.
They must have won a British or something.
Have we played them the last 2 times in the Worlds or 3?
2?
Bordeaux.
Bordeaux and
then here.
And here. Oh, great pickup. Oh yeah, there it is. This is what we came to see.
Point. Stevie's very solid.
Yes. Oh, Barney. You can see he's frustrated there. They have a great game point. They've been getting into these rallies. Doesn't want to give him that loose error.
Vote.
Bristowe got a
Get a little excited.
little excited. Good fight back there from John and Steve. 40, I think they were 40 love down or 40-15 down this game. Leave from Barney there. Josh Green, to answer your question, yes, Steve has been able to turn on everything. This week it's very, very hard to keep the ball tight into that gallery wall on a serve here. With the slickness of the penthouse and the back wall is just not quite grippy enough to pull it back. So keeping railroads tight, unless you hit them very, very hard and deep, they do not come back. So that's why you're seeing a lot more kind of underarm twists, high serves, different variations this week. Just the railroad isn't as effective, and so it's a slight advantage for a lefty because you can't pin us in as much.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you and Steve are both so adept at turning. I mean,
Yeah.
The chase and the game.
So, but I mean, in theory, you can try and put people on the back wall, or sorry, on the volley. So,
Yep.
here we go. John and Steve won the 2024 Australian Open, beating Nikki and Chappie in the final.
that's the only open.
That's their only
That's
Open?
crazy.
That is nuts.
Chase the second gallery.
Who responded?
Ben.
Thanks, Ben.
Yeah, I would not have guessed that.
No,
I would have
and
lost
I
a
was
lot of money on
surprised
that.
that they, that they're both in Australia.
Yeah, that's not the Open I would have picked.
Who they beat Chappie and who?
Nikki and Chappie.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, way too good a team to only have one Open title.
Yeah.
15 love. Vote.
Oh yes, Barney. There we go. And again.
Gallery
Oh.
and best of them 5.
The traditional way isn't working. Plan B.
All right, Ryan, what was the first score? 6-1? I would have lost a lot of money if I had said after 12 games that Barney and Freddie only had one.
Yeah, I think the problem is both of them are on-off players, right? When they're on, they're very good. But when they're off, it's very error-filled tennis.
Yep.
And in doubles, that's the worst thing you can be, right? And I think they were just seeing a little bit of that today. Oh, that's better.
30 love. Better than 5 yards.
Very enthusiastic
Better
marker
than
here.
5. $15.30. $30 all.
So if you're Freddie and Barney can going into what looks like going to be a third set here in a second, what's your change of tactics?
More of that. Yeah, I'm thinking, we got to be aggressive. I think we got to get Freddie more involved. Freddie's looked off the pace a bit here, and I don't know if that's just because he's, not maybe feeling like he's in a certain role at all. Does that make sense? Great play. Woo. Buzz cut. Yeah, great shot.
They do tend to be feeding the forehands quite a bit.
Yeah. Tell you, they're definitely not going to hit through them from the receiver's end.
Advantage.
These guys are just way, way, way too good.
Last game and the second set. Service lead by 2 sets to love. John to serve.
They're at least talking about it. Coming up with something.
Vote. Love. $30 love. $40
Not sure
love.
they've made the changes just yet here to start the third. Or maybe they're starting the second game.
That's the first game of the third set. Time, please. 1 love, service lead. Thank you, Barney.
Yeah.
1 love.
I like that they took that minute there. Obviously, the third has not started how they planned. So,
I think do something. They start getting into some points.
yeah, have a conversation. There we go. That's better.
Gallery.
If Steve's going to back up and leave those galleries for him,
Throw it in there, get down.
you're not going to hit through him.
love.
I feel like Freddie's positioning in that grill corner, he's hugging so close to the grill. So like
not giving
if
himself any room.
John sprays the grill ball at all, it's in his chest. You know, he should really be straddling that fault line.
Yep.
Right? That
Give
way he can
himself some room
step
to hit it,
into that
especially
backhand.
as good as his backhand is.
Yeah, with his back, he should be looking. That's a ball he could attack.
I'm still just confused as to
great
why they
pickup.
keep giving these guys forehands.
That's better. Ooh. Harsh. Ooh. Good rally.
15-30. One chase and balls, please, gents.
So Ben's given us some good stats here with different open winners with different people. So John has won 5 opens with me, 1 with BTM, 1 with KB, 1 with Steve, and 1 with Vaughn. Let's see, Steve won 12 with Rob, 4 with KB, 4 with Rory, 2 with BTM, 2 with Nikki, 1 with John, 1 with Chappie, 1 with you,
Yes.
1 with Nick Wood, and 1 with Chris Bray. Man, he's played with a lot of different guys. That's crazy. I'm also thinking that I maybe would have thought he and Rob won more than 12.
Yeah, I mean, that's half as many. They won half as many world champs together.
Yeah. So, but that's still.
Wow, only 12.
That's a lot of different people to win opens with.
That
Though.
is
Is
a
that the
lot.
most? Is that the? That
That's
could
gotta
be.
be. That's gotta be.
Most
I mean, Mike
diff-
Gooding won. Yeah, but he went through one unfair number with Nick Wood and Chris Bray.
Yeah. I mean, Steve's obviously a very prolific doubles player, right? Like he's always been kind of very, very strong in the doubles. So it's not surprising that he can win with multiple people, but that's a lot.
That is a
Get there,
lot
get
of
there.
people.
That's the game.
All right,
There they go.
1-1.
Third set, 1-1.
I didn't realize you and John had played that many tournaments together.
5? Is that a lot?
As a
Oh.
second gallery,
It's because he plays with Steve. And
strokes, 1 chase.
True. Yeah, that's better. Over the net, onto the floor.
Exactly.
Good things
Positive.
happen.
Vote. Stroke. 15-all. One vote.
I think that maybe if I had a couple hours with Freddie, I think serve and return
30,
would be
15.
the 2 things I think I would work on with
One
him.
chase pending. 30.
And I know he already works on his return, so I'd almost go just serving.
which I find fairly ironic, considering where your serve was 20 years ago.
I was 20 years ago. I mean, come on. I was 18.
Yeah, at that point you'd been playing for 13 years.
Yeah. But it's kind of the same concept, right? Like the kid's got all the talent in the world, right? But I think also because he's so good at rackets, and it's such a different game,
Yeah,
right? With rackets.
I don't think he quite realizes how important the serve is out
Yeah.
here.
Well, it's because it's easy to see where the importance is in the serve and rackets,
Yep.
right? It's a very
Well, and with his style, he's such a great retriever in the rackets court that he's just thinking, all right, as long as they can't attack the return, I'm fine.
Yep.
Whereas here, it's just he's putting him under so much pressure.
Yeah.
14,
And then same thing with the return, right? Just understanding the importance of that cut volley's got to hit the floor, right? You just don't get away with overhitting it. It's better.
30-40.
I think Barney and Freddie need this game to have any thought about getting into this match.
Pick up. Yeah.
Game to the service, who leads 2 games to 1. 2-1. As it's better than the odds.
See there, it's a perfect example, right? He's almost taken that ball in the chest because he's so close to that grill.
On a ball that he should be able to do something with.
Yeah. It's good
All
lead.
that, Freddie. Just look a little out of sorts out there.
Yeah.
Out of court. Thirty love. Vote. Half the yard, 2 chases. 30.
Interesting from Ben here. So Steve's one opens with 10 different partners.
Oh my gosh.
So has Rob.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And so has Claire. But
The receivers lead 30 love. First chase is Hazard better than a yard.
2 on the third.
Hazard chase.
Hey, Rob, you gotta throw Paul Tabley in there. I'm sure Rob won one with tabs.
Hazard
we don't need
half
to
a
talk
yard.
about it.
What's that? Rory, Julian. Have you played with Rob yet, Camden?
No. I really would like to.
Better get there. Old boy is old.
I know. I'd love to get one with him. Just be fun. Good aggression. Another question. Has there ever been a lefty-lefty doubles team? There hasn't been like an established one.
Oh, why don't you and Stevie have a go at it at some point? Or you and Stouty. That would be a good one.
I don't think it's ever been like in an actual.
Trying to think, have any other
I never
ones Steve
played
played with was lefty? I don't think so.
No. And then like I've never teamed up with Stout or Steve. Steve's never teamed up with
40,
Stout or me.
No.
Service lead.
So I won a Pell Cup with Gabe Kinsler if that counts.
Worse than second.
Yeah, I mean the righty-lefty combo is quite good in dubs.
Oh no, Barney, you can't hit it from that end, buddy. It's got to be from the other end. Come on.
He's just trying to find something.
3-1.
If I can't hit it from the server's end, I'm going to hit it here.
Exactly.
Well, this is, as you have said, one-way traffic. What's your take on the next match, Cam? We've got Vaughn Hamilton and John Woods Casey against Ben Matthews and Bryn Sayers.
The Bryan brothers.
The Bryan brothers for court tennis, exactly.
That's gonna be a great match. I think Vaughn Hamilton's coming on a little bit, riding that confidence from winning his first Open. There we go. That's the pace, Barney. So I'd love to see them do some damage. John Woods Casey, I think, is really blossomed in doubles as well. Bryn was so solid yesterday, though. That was like kind of old school, scary Bryn to see, which is fun.
Absolutely. It's good to see him healthy again after having his hip replaced.
Yeah. So if I think if Ben can be more aggressive, which he has in him, and Bryn can kind of be Bryn, they're a very strong team too. So, but I think some might have said this might have been the match of the day. I think the next one will maybe be it. Oh wow, great hands. It's in.
Service lead.
Just too many freebies. Someone asked if Mail was lefty, but he's righty. He just played two hands, both sides. So. Not looking good for the American duo here.
The receivers lead 40-15. Chases the line. Chase the line. And the game. 4-1. Receivers lead.
Good effort there from Barney.
Dirty love. Chase, nearly a yard worse than the last gallery. 30 love, 1 chase.
Hands there from Freddie. Definitely one-way traffic at the moment.
Servers lead 30 love. First chase is nearly a yard worse than the last gallery. 30 love servers, nearly a yard worse.
Possibly the first error from Lumley of the day.
Hazard.
His hair got in the way.
Hazard chased the line. Chase. 30 all. Forty, 30.
Beaver's finding some life.
Fault. One fault.
Way too many balls in the penthouse. Oh.
Servers advantage. Not up. And the game.
I think that might sum up what we're seeing here today. The returner's just a little bit off, and at this level, that is a big issue. You know. They were going to need to be at their absolute best to have a good shot in this match. And Steve and John have just been way too steady, way too overpowering for them.
Second gallery. 15 love ball up, please. Serves lead 15 love. Two chases. 15 love. The receivers lead 15 love. First chase is the second gallery. Second gallery.
Got him.
Not sure that's the contest they want to start.
Chase. 30-15 receivers. Chase, worse than 4. 30-15.
There we go.
Oh, good rally.
30-4. One chase pending. 30.
brings up the first match point.
Servers lead 14-13. Chase is worse than 4 yards. Vote.
What a finish, and there it is from John. Great playing. So, not necessarily a surprising result. We expected Steve and John to be a very dominant team. Thought maybe this could have been a bit more of a match, but they were just way too good today. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for asking questions, and Tim, thanks for your.
You're so welcome, Camden.
And stick around for the next match. Hopefully it'll be a cracker. Thanks, guys.